I'm really keeping this tab. I already do not know what to do, but hello, people. No one is here right now, but hello, people watching in the future. Little thing, okay, it's basically 11:56 p.m. right now, and it's January 23rd. I know I should have done this earlier, maybe like at 11 or 11:30, but I got a little sidetracked because I'm a dumbass. But I mean, hey, I'm here right now, which is always a good thing, because at least I kept my promise. Oh, one person. Lovely. Hello, my one and only viewer. I have no idea who you are, but hello. I'm glad that I'm not alone right now, as I slowly wait for it to be my birthday. If you read the description, anything with the dash on it is something I'm most likely gonna do here in the stream. But these things are basically kind of more like interactive, so I'd need someone to pick things first before I can do anything. That's always great. Always great. Like reviews on anything, like any YouTubers or specific videos, movies, TV shows, artists, etc. Like basically anything like that. And if I don't know it, I'll look it up, and you get you get to hear my live reaction. This is always lovely for up next. PewDiePie. Little side note about him. I started watching him like when I first got into Five Nights at Freddy's when that thing was popular. I liked when he did videos that way and with South Park The Stick of Truth and stuff like that. I like him when he was like that. I don't really like him how he is now, but I mean, it's not like it's the end of the world and like he's gone to shit. It's just I prefer him when he wasn't the way he is now. And T-series, if anyone's going to be asking about that, never watched, don't really care to watch. Comment awards, always something nice to watch. Especially when I have no idea what I want to watch and it's just like, oh, what do I do? Flamingo, I'll admit, I think he's hilarious. I like watching his videos. The way I found Flamingo was me looking up Toontown and seeing his video of why he was banned from Toontown and him trying Toontown Rewritten is ever so lovely. Yes. Cowbelly, that's basically comment awards, just different name. Nuke's Top 5, I never watched. But I probably watched that video right there that's being suggested if I was very bored. Clean Prince Gaming, never watched. Markiplier, same with PewDiePie, and as well with Jacksepticeye, actually. Found them when I wanted Five Nights at Freddy's videos because I got into the game when it was popular. Dr. Mike, don't know. Creeps MC Pasta. I don't remember how I got into creepypasta, but I went to him if I wanted to hear some new ones. Victician, don't know. Cut, don't know. Kim Vlogs, don't know. Maya J, don't know. Illymation, I don't know. I don't know if I've watched. I'm pretty. Don't want to assume genders, but I'm gonna say her. Never watched her, or at least I don't remember. But wouldn't be against her. Comment towards again. Yep. Saf9, never watched. Spacebound, never watched. Something Venus, I watched literally for this video, for this song. Again, there's already PewDiePie and Daz Games. Don't know. I know basically none of these. Don't know Starship. I don't know this Starships person. Ooh, Jeffree Star. I love watching him and James Charles. Oof. I found out about them. Well, I know I found out about Jeffree Star thanks to Shane. And then James Charles, I don't remember. But I love watching James. And if like my mom wasn't like a stereotypical bitch being like, oh yes, all girls must wear makeup, then I would have waited until my first thing of makeup could have been James Charles palette, because that has been the best thing ever. And I mean, I do like I gotta admit, since she already got me my first makeup and stuff before James Charles palette came out, I just didn't think anything of it and stuff, but like, I do like the two Supernatural palettes that I found in Hot Topic, even though they don't have well pigment, they don't really work well. They're more for like people who just want something based off something they like, and that shows enough and acts well enough for casual uses. Because if you're going to be serious with your makeup, I'd really say you shouldn't use anything from Hot Topic. I'd suggest really professional items. Anyways, Jenny, don't know. Sorrow, don't know. Comment towards, we already know. That is an interesting thumbnail. PewDiePie already there. WatchMojo.com. I actually have a fun time watching WatchMojo, and also, you know, in high school nowadays they do use it, especially for history and rock and roll, because it does inform us well. Saberspark, never watched until last night when I found this video in one of the Discord servers I was in. And by the way, really excited for Hazbin Hotel. Comment towards again. Chubby, don't know. Saturday night, don't care. Jack, already said. Chongo, don't know. TNG, don't know. Puffin Forest, don't know. Film Cow, I don't remember if I know them or not. Like, Mr. Atheist. Let's skip that. Let's not talk about religion. Yeah, basically, I don't know anything. I don't know, like, 70% of what's being shown up next. Or if I do know it, it's just me being like, eh. That was a great waste of time. Basically 8 minutes of me going through everything on the what is up next and saying it, since I have no comments yet for what to do. But again, what I'm most likely to do on the stream, it's here in the description, and I want you guys to interact with me and, like, you know, tell me, you know, pick something. Like, if you want my opinion on a movie that came out, like Frozen. Bad example, but that's all I got. If you want me to just like review something that you're curious about what I think about it, just tell me. You know, movie, artist, Tumblr person, anything. And you know, I have OC review / strong in here because, you know, I've actually been thinking about wanting to do a little series where I basically take people's characters that I think are bad or just need improvement, and I fix them up. Because I don't want this to sound mean, but I take this a little more seriously than, you know, people should. And I've learned a lot thanks to people reviewing characters I've made as well, which is why I just kind of want to do the same, but also, you know, like, give visual suggestions for how they should look. Because you've seen what some Sans fangirls here have looked like, right? I mean, you got people who generically use the same species, either being skeleton or cat or pony, because those are basically the three only things used because people use My Little Pony bases, or like My Little Pony too much to the point where that's how their drawing style is going to be. People using cats because that's a generic thing, like cats are an everyday thing to us. So it's like, oh yeah, cat OC, perfect. So it becomes a generic and overused thing, and even at this point now, people just kind of laugh at the idea of the cat character unless someone actually made all the characters. Like if someone started their own fandom, like how Scott Kaufman made Five Nights at Freddy's, or like there's this webcomic I've been reading, Colorless. Like people make the characters in there and everything is done well. Of course, it's not going to be seen as stupid, but when people try to make a fan character, it's a little harder because, yeah, they might know the universe that all this is set in because they like the fandom, but they're not going to know everything, which is why it's sometimes so hard to make characters. Because you either gotta guess or you just gotta think about it yourself. You just gotta, like, hope to God that what you have put down can actually be decent. Even I feel that, where I'm a little scared, like, oh God, does this thing actually not seem cringy? I always think like that. But like that's what OC review would be in drawing, basically, drawing that. um, read some good or shitty things I find on Wattpad or Quotev. It's basic. Wattpad is the place to go for reading stories. And Quotev is actually where I started out with the internet. Is it? It was either Quotev or Twitter. Pretty sure Quotev though, because like being like 10 or so, I was basically on Quotev taking quizzes after watching YouTube videos and stuff and getting inspired. And then I remember, also at a young age being on Twitter trying to roleplay with people, whether it's being a canon character and doing god awful at being them, or, just being me or an original character. Which, when I look back at it, I wish I would have at least stayed being canon characters and doing god awful. Because I can admit, I made a ton of absolutely shitty and terrible OCs in the past. I've been trying to actually, like, remake one, but I feel like she can kind of die out. It was before I, questioned all this stuff with gender and LGBTQ plus related stuff. It's before all that. Before all that, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna make a character. So, she was a female. I remember her name was Sylvie. Sylvie Helvete. Because, this was around the time when, I saw PewDiePie playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and I thought him swearing in Swedish was cool, so, I was just like, Helvete, yeah. I think even if we go on Quotev, we can find all my old cringy stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Also, sorry, my computer does that sometimes where it, like, opens up a second tab. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I gave this recentish note. Sylvie's down there, but here's a lot of them. I remember Creepypasta OC. I tried to make her story. I did a headcanon thing. her name was originally Lady Cass, and then called the Glitch, and she was supposed to be another Pokemon game creepypasta that, if I remember, was either in love with Lost Silver or in love with Ben. I have no idea, and I want to forget about it. But seriously, I ended up making the Glitch because I remembered at least a year ago before I made the Glitch, that I had this friend who did creepypasta asks, and I'd always, give her asks and stuff, and she'd reply. And I ended up having basically a character that was basically unnamed and was Lost Silver's sister. Or at least I think that. It was either Lost Silver's sister that loved Ben, or just a friend of Lost Silver that loved Ben, or just a person that loved Silver. It was one of those three. I know. I already want to shoot myself for it. But basically, that person and I who made the book and always replied to the asks easily, became friends and stuff. And then her account died somehow. I don't know if it was taken down or she deleted it, but it's gone forever, and that kind of makes me sad because I would have liked to see all the cringy things we had. But that happened, and we did truth or dare things, and I was even added a little bit into those. It does just make me think. People who make these really bad characters are always so nice to each other where they include others. I end up being a little bit bitchy about these characters and stuff, just because I learned from my mistakes and try to make private characters now. And when I get on Minecraft, I don't want to see someone saying, "I'm I'm the child of two parents that kill gods all the time. They can easily kill any god, and they survived a supernova." Yes, that is actually wording from someone that I have met. And yes, it's very cringy and makes me want to die. But, you know, if I meet someone like that, of course I'm gonna try to either ignore them or try to help them with making their character, because it's just like, when people have characters and then they are as bad as that, and then other people have characters who are either bad as well or good, everything is going to clash because people don't communicate and people don't make their OCs together. So everything can clash, and then people end up arguing and people leave. And this is literally something I saw yesterday, because people were role playing, and then this one dude had characters that, like, a character that was the kid of, exactly what I had just said, parents that kill gods and can easily kill gods and survive a supernova. I wish I was joking. But that happened, and people ended up leaving because he pissed them off so much. Anyways, with these, I still at least did do at least somewhat of a good job with giving a little bit of information for making characters. Oh, this character, she's actually a little bit more of a recent one than others, which upsets me because she still looks fucking bad. She is bad. But I mean, at least she was better than the others, because in the past when I did characters, really simplistic type of vibe where it was just like, yes, they can talk, yes, they can see, blah blah blah. Because I didn't know things like weaknesses could exist yet. With her, I ended up doing a little bit better. stitches everywhere. She can't talk. I can't tell if she's like blind in one eye or not. I really can't tell. And yes, cringy stage. We got this god awful picture, and then we got Homestuck information that's so simplistic it makes me want to die. Okay, this is a Homestuck character. Nice. Cass, 18. I don't even know why I made her 18 when all the kids in Homestuck are like 13, 14, and it'd be up to 16 at the very most by the end of the comic, basically. But the end of the comic was nowhere near finished when I made this thing. But I don't know. Cheerful and loves video games. Classic OC that's very bad. Witch of Doom, I don't remember if at this point when I made these characters I actually did the research I do now for if I make a Homestuck character where I go and search up any type of information there is on the aspect and tier, because like nowadays I do that. Witch of Doom, I might have not even known what that meant by the time when I made her. And another character, I can't tell if this is male or female. It looks a little bit better. Mage of Space. I regret this one. And I already regret this one as well. I think, yeah. There are a few characters in here where I basically didn't try, in my opinion now, that I didn't try, getting links with things or just taking other people's ideas, which is why I don't use these anymore. Oh, her looks. Right here are her looks, but also apparently these are her looks, okay. And her mask. What does... Oh, not found, okay. We'll never know what her mask is. And she's a cannibal. And her crush is Isles, Jack, and Jeff, of fucking course. Oh yeah, here's one of the characters I for sure took when I was younger. For sure, some of this stuff is taken, some of it isn't. Some of it just being added on. Here's another taken character. Let's just move on from those because I can't really vouch for anything. Oh, and Sylvie. Oh yeah, I made an Asylum Stuck story for her because, at the time, she was the only character that I even cared about using for role plays. Also, what the fuck is that symbol? And that necklace she has, I only gave it to her because it's one that I actually have. And for a while I couldn't find it, but recently I found only like the actual charm part. So I put string on it. So now I have a fucking gay, bright pink string holding this. Lovely. And I'm wearing it right now. 0 viewers. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'll just keep going. Some of these characters I do want to spend a little bit more time on because, childhood memories. Sylvie Skadad Helvete. I remember I couldn't find a good name for her, especially one that was, a certain amount of letters, so, well, actually, at first when I made Sylvie, I had a bunch of Instagram friends, and she was half troll and half human. And then I made her a human, but the child of Dave and John. And then this most recent form that we see here is just human version with her first name being a revised and short version of Sylveon because I'm dumb. Skadad in Swedish meaning corrupted because that's her chum handle. And also being cringy and saying how some people would describe her. Hovate, I already said hell, and it's probably obvious with the first three letters. Nationality, part American, part Irish, and half Swedish. Um, some of this information being true to me, some of it not. I do have Irish in me, and I am American. I have no trace of Swedish that I know of, though. 18 as a teen, 31 as alpha cis, 5 for background. Okay. Yeah. Cringe. Cringe. Gender female. Family. Deceased, alive. Um, None of these names are even close to real life names for my family. I actually need to read some of this stuff to remember if it's true or not. I never visit my characters from here because I want them all to die off. Dad. Her father was a nice man. His relationship with Sylvie was awkward. She didn't really talk to him or her mother since they didn't understand her. By that, I mean they didn't like what she liked, so she couldn't talk to them about anything. He was a drunk, but he was okay. This part, the awkward and a fun drunk. Yeah, that stuff isn't about my dad at all. That stuff I took from my uncle because even to this day, I still feel awkward talking to him because he just says, he like refers to me with weird names. Just feels weird coming from him, like hearing him say kiddo and stuff. Because he was in the fucking army and I never knew that till recently. So him just making me feel a little awkward and then learning that he's in the army and talks to me like he just has never had a bad day in his life. It was weird. And apparently he is more fun when drunk. I don't I never really thought so. I thought he just scared me a little bit more because I just didn't understand him even more. The car repairman part is true about my dad, and actually, my dad loved to work on cars, and that was basically all he would do. Even though we did own, like, my family does also own an ice cream place, but like, when he would work on the cars, he would work basically all the time, only taking a break once during the day and once during the night to sleep in the sunroom on the couch. And the bar, this part I for sure wrote after my dad's stroke because a little bit after my mother decided to open up a bar and stuff. I don't know her true intentions on why for that, but eh. Oh, here we go. My mom told me it was a brain stroke, so I've always referred to it as that. Though people tell me it's just called a stroke. I'm not sure. I don't know. Her mom, she's brave. She was vice president of a company that made fabulous designs for open houses as well as made games. After the father's stroke, her mother had to take control of his duties. With the family problem, she just couldn't take it. Okay. My mother is still alive, first off. Second off, I don't want to get into how I see her, but vice president of a company, that is for sure true. And they are an exhibits corporation, yes. And they have done things with virtual reality that I know of. My sister was never like, okay, my sister never really acted like a mother. She acted purely like a sister to me and stuff. I don't think any of the stuff here for my sister. for the sister is actually true, but with my sister, she's actually 10 years older than me. So, it would be a little hard to hang out with her and stuff because, by the time I would have been in middle school and stuff, where the memories I can remember would basically be should be off in college and stuff. Well, at least she was actually. But I do remember how there were a few times where before she went off to college when she was still basically in high school, I did, hang out with her and stuff. She went to college, didn't get to do things. My father's stroke happened and she only came home purely for the reason of being there and being able to help my mother and to be there so my dad would, have her there, especially just in case he would have actually died. Um, there was one situation that happened that I can talk about later if I'm asked about it because I don't really think I should, bring it up unless it is asked about, but that situation happened which kind of tainted my relationship with her. So when I do hang out with her now, it is a little awkward, especially because the last time her and I really hung out and stuff and it was actual bonding, she treated me like a child, and now she's very sarcastic and stuff. But I mean, I don't blame her. Gift supernatural ability for a certain AU. Oh yeah. Um, around the time when this stuff happened as well, when I was making Sylvie, I got really into the red string of fate thing. So, linking that to Holmes, like I said, any heart player can help others find their soulmate because they can see the string since their powers include the heart. And Sylvie's is specifically Seer of Heart. This part with controlling her like a puppet, I don't remember where that came from, and it's honestly fucking dumb. I'm not good with the proportions of, weight to height and stuff, so I don't know. Let's see if this link works. Nope. Chump handle, corrupted clockwork. Yeah, cringy. And what she likes is basically a ton of shit put together. And I apparently love to give her tattoos because, tribal heart on her neck. On her back would be the clockwork art that is on Dave Strider. I don't own any of this. You should know by now, basically. For some reason, I decided that was a good idea for her to have on her back, even though she's not a fucking time player. And then the negative sign for, relationships. Because totally, I have the people that she would be dating end up being Dave and Dirk and Carcat and maybe Cancry. That shit. Of course, those people are gonna go and get a tattoo with her. Well, I mean, if it's headcanon that Dave would get a tattoo, then he probably would actually go and get a tattoo with the person he dates. I could see that if it is canon in general that he would get a tattoo. Personality, blah blah blah. Oh yeah. I also loved doing this theme song thing. And, I had Thanks for the Memories and Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Because, I'm that edgy person. A little side note, with Green Day, that was always kind of a natural thing my family liked. Because, we liked Boulevard of Broken Dreams and stuff. But Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco, those two bands my sister showed me. And to this day, I've been hooked on them. Extras, cringy thing of her working as a YouTuber and barista. Like, that can actually happen. Headcanon stuff. We are going to ignore this. Apparently, I also decided that she would have her hair dyed. Of course, it's a polyvore link, so it's not going to show. Oh, yes, a human purring. Oh, yeah, and basically, here's something that I think is at least still decent. A harp player being able to use their ability to see other people's soulmates and use it as a business to help others find who they should be with. Okay, first of all, this is my first ever Undertale OC. I already want to die. um, Again, using people's stuff. Apparently, I liked this so much that I decided this would be her using a disguise. And then without a disguise, she would look like that. Yet, the picture is this. Act chill, you know. A slight crush on Sans. Oh yeah, theme songs. I'm actually curious about these, so I'm just gonna click them. I'm gonna hear music, you guys aren't. I'm sorry about that. Nothing that might play or be seen I don't own except for these cringy characters. Just Gold, of course. Uma Thurman, glad you came, okay. Soul, Yellow Heart, yes, okay. Electricity and shit. Oh, and from this battle, people find out she's humans, okay. Oh yeah, okay, this. John McBurnett has a creepypasta because that happened in a roleplay from MXRP when it was just called MSPARP, like MS Paint RP. Another creepypasta thing, Amy or Silent Help. I'm pretty sure I made her to like Masky. Tez Ross. Oh, okay, I gave like some sort of green there, but apparently it's sky blue. Can I even? Probably that blue. I don't know. Oh, oh, that's just a picture of her. God dear. Okay, you don't need that. Oh, this character. Okay. I actually tried to revitalize this character recently, forgetting that I didn't make the appearance, but my god. We're gonna leave her be. Ooh, I think. Okay, I don't remember if this is one that was actually taken from others or not, but. In charcoal, yes, you know. A weapon, a literal piece of charcoal. Before I took an actual art class where I learned things that are useful for art, I thought charcoal was fucking hard as hell to break. But having a charcoal pencil, that thing is so fucking delicate. I mean, I know what the first one I had, I threw on the ground and it broke into 4 pieces. But those are so fucking delicate that if you just set it down the wrong way, it can break. Anyways, Massacre. There's a lot of OCs here and they're not good. Okay, this is one I definitely still I remember, just as I seen the Taylor. If I remember, I took this from like oof. Like I took this from a quiz, I think. Mm. Etiuke Doris, her amazing symbol. Kill me now. Oh, and the call. Oh, that's such a pretty song. Wait, There was another link. Oh, her loose eye. Oh, not gonna lie, I actually kind of like it. And then her ancestor falling inside the black. And then her fucking ancestor, but as a teen. The Broken, so edgy. Anti-Gravity or Control by Hazley. Okay, nice. Oh, fuck, I remember this. A Pixels OC, and basing her being off of like more modern day games and shit, but still going and playing some arcade games, with her theme song being Five Nights at Freddy's related, her eye color being a fucking piercing blue. Because, I mean, I'll be honest, I still have that little tendency with characters that if they have blue eyes, I do want to make them have basically fucking almost inhuman blue eyes. But that's because, like, literally, my mom has been telling me whenever we talk about eye color and stuff, she always tells me about how when I was born, the doctor said I had basically inhumanly light blue eyes. So it sticks with me to basically say that and have it for characters. I wonder what this song sounds like. Okay then. Trickster version of Sylvie literally took the picture, literally took the video. The video might be down, whatever. Viva. I remember I used this character on like the MS Paint roleplay place. It was her, and then I found a female signless. Nowadays, I hate female versions of characters because whenever people feminize male characters, they end up making them slutty. So it's just like, I'm just like, fuck that. Okay, no picture, but her voice, female, blah blah blah. Her theme song is by the Neighborhood. I'm guessing this is The Wires. I was right. 1 second, and I know. A hidden unfinished OC that's for Soul Eater. Okay, that file ain't found. Okay, that's her partner apparently. What does she look like? Oh yeah, never mind. Let's just ignore that. It's loading. God, I'm tired. That was Steven Universe version of Sylvie. Safe and Sound being her song. Can I just smash my head? Jemmy. Okay, this is another fucking Homestick OC. Ringleader type of bitch. With secret or unavailable video as her theme song. Lovely. Ooh, this one I'm slightly proud of, kinda. Definitely not for the picture, but I mean, I still love the idea for this character, actually. Because I saw her as like a galaxy type of person who always took the bones of people. Another creepypasta character that does not, I don't think, belong to me. An Eddsworld character, great. Your crush is Tom. Okay, this is Gravity Falls character. Okay, we don't get looks. I just gonna assume it's this. Her looks as a shadow. Oh, okay, it makes me download it. Okay, it's literally just a girl standing in a field. Nothing else. Her everyday outfit. I'm gonna guess these are polyvore links. Yeah, they are, so they're not gonna work. Her crush is Dipper. If not Dipper, then Bill. Oh, love-hate. Interesting. I need to die. Oh, it looks like I finally started using this for theme songs instead of fucking just here. Let me actually insert it so if it doesn't work, people are gonna get fucked over and not know what it is. Another unfinished Homestuck OC. A second Undertale OC with Papyrus being the crush this time. Oh, genocide. What do we have for genocide? Something edgy, I'm sure. Or it's this. That's sad. Oh, field gorillas. I'm slightly proud of myself for using gorillas, actually. um, another version. Another Undertale OC. What is this theme song of? It's hers. Oh, borderline, okay. Okay, it's a Homestuck one with an Undertale picture there. Lovely. Oh, another version for Sylvie that I was trying to do. Oh. Okay, now I understand and remember. Before Quotev decided to fuck over people with groups where they can't join new ones and stuff unless invited, I went to this YouTube roleplay group where YouTubers would adopt someone. I used Sylvie as a slight base and then decided to do a human thing. Still into Homestuck, so I used that and said that she had an abusive dad who forced that to be on her back. Let's not get into how bad I was with handling tough subjects. Name. Thierry de Profonde Jos Lamotte. Nickname being Life or Lively Death, because people are weird and usually mean to her. Okay. Already want to kill myself for this. Oh, another polyvore thing. Using a double-bladed scythe. At least it's not as bad as it usually would be, and of course. Let's pretend that never happened. Making OCs in general, okay. Caitlin Triceptic. Oh, this was a Black Butler OC when I had a friend who wanted to roleplay Black Butler, but I knew nothing of it and just took things and was like, here. How far in are we? 40. We're on the 40th thing here. Oh yeah, me with Frisk and Kara. One look for Frisk being this because, it's very into female versions. Or that. A second version for Frisk's look being, that's nice. That's nice. Both of the Frisk pictures are very aesthetically pleasing, and this is a nice Kara. Female. I no longer like role-playing as females. voices, videos. Excuse me, excuse my dumbass mind. I already want to kill myself for this. Sorry, also trying to clear my Discord because I hate when I have fucking notifications. Sylvia Marie Meiser. And this is another version of Sylvie, but Undertale. Using the same type of thing. It's the same picture. Probably the same type of songs. Len Nornor. Female. Species. Oh, okay, another Undertale one, and it's a wolf because basic as fuck. Jacqueline. Oh. Wait. Okay, I remember this now. I'll be honest. I'm not proud of it, but there was also a time in my life where I made this character and made it as like a role model for Kara, and also traced someone's artwork to make a picture of Jacqueline with Kara. I'm not proud of it. I've learned from my mistakes. But I mean, I'm still kind of like how I did her because I mean, she's not the worst, and I try to make her interesting at least without it being hellishly bad. Oh, a lot of tattoos. It's always fabulous. Okay, so we've got a heart on her left shoulder blade. Okay. We can't find that, and we can't find that. Okay. So no Fall Out Boy songs being used this time. Okay. Zeo plus vampire. Yes, I was into that. Race. I don't remember what this is for. Oh, Bloody Trainer. This was my main. Wait, yeah, this was actually the first version of the glitch that was made and that I had with the person, that I spoke about earlier. This is Lost Silver Sister, Bloody Trainer. I don't know if I changed her up at all. I know I changed her clothing a lot, but I don't know if I changed everything. I think her hair was always white and always long enough and always in a ponytail. And this is a really old drawing. Oh yeah, and it wasn't that she wanted Ben. Raven, who was the one who made the ask thing, Raven was with Ben, and Lady Trainer was friends with Ben and the sister of Lost Silver, while having a crush on Toby. Crush slash boyfriend. Boyfriend Toby. Before CP. Copyright. Oh, it's Alone Together. After a creepypasta. Mad Hatter. Okay, at least we know what it is. As a human. Cool Kids. Okay, at least we know. Based off a song. Oh, yeah. I don't remember what song this is supposed to be based off, but okay. Muffkin. Cunnin. What it. Cider. Oh, that's a nice shade. Song. Oh, Male Umbrella. That's actually. I kind of like. Sometimes I like when people do a cover of a song more than the original. Like, I never really cared for the original version of God is Woman, honestly. I love when James Charles sings it, though. It's just, Anyways, another character, another Homestick character. with Dead Hearts. That's actually another good song. Quinn Catron, another Homestuck OC. At least I also now put, what the song is. Ready to go. Multi-fandom OC, Delilah Lilith Cassiel. I don't fucking know what the hell this thing is. We're gonna pretend that never happened. Another terrible OC with even more shitty drawings. Oh, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing and a Homestuck character. DDJ/Jill. Oh, Dim Disguise Jill. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing also means. Let's just. Oh, yeah. That little girl type from earlier remade her into this after the roleplay and stuff and called her Little Signless. God tier, made of blood, yet again. There we go. Okay. And wires, yet again. And that's what she looks like when she's older. Okay. Oh, here it is. This is the actual roleplay. Oh, and yes. That's a nice reference, but yeah. This was our roleplay. That's interesting. Okay. Second year reputation. From everything here, I'm guessing this is Yandere Simulator OC. Oh, another creepypasta. Sweet Treat Ava. Her and Pastel Teeth I actually put the ship together. Don't know. Moving on. Oh yeah, SCP phase, and then made her look like Terezi. YouTubers such OC in general Paulette thing. Kill me. With a nice picture of a game, a Homestuck game. And the actual YouTuber OC I made with that green gentleman. Yes. I don't remember. I think this was also. Yeah, this is another YouTuber one. His logo being a swirl. Nice. He looks hot. New perspective. Nice. Zombie stuck or zombie apocalypse. What? Oh. Oh. Okay then. I don't know what the fuck this is for. I don't. Multi-fandom. With a Homestuck and Undertale version, apparently. Another Homestuck OC. Oh yeah. I only made this one because I had a roleplay, like when I was very first on roleplay, when I was first ever on this Minecraft server called Replay, I ended up making skins like this, which were really cringy. And, I ended up making information like this. Same thing with this one. Yeah. And then here we go. We finally made it through my cringe. And we have 3 watching. Okay, I didn't notice. And it's nice to actually have people. Hello. Hello, Circus and Dream King. And Zero Walker and Fireball. Thank you. I don't know how long you've all been here. I hope you had a nice time listening to me talk about very old and very cringy items that I made long before I became actually sensible. And this isn't the only book with all that crap. Also, I hate how like weird my YouTube is being right now. Eh, it keeps like lagging behind with my video feed, so I don't know where the hell I'm at. Aw, yay. All the beautiful boils you made. I love that they're wishing me a happy birthday. If only I had a set birthday for Juke, then that'd be also very, very nice. 'Cause then they could all make him something. They could throw a surprise party. Anyways, I don't know what the hell to do now. Because as I said at least twice in the earlier time, I basically at the earlier times I said in the description I have a few things with the dashes that I will do in this beautiful live stream. Yeah, surprise party. Civil's gonna scare Juke. But basically all that stuff with the dashes you can ask about me doing that stuff or something. I was just filling up the time by talking about my terrible OCs. And then we have OC Stories, which okay, not the same book. Headcanons, 2018 plus MXRP roleplays. I don't know if that's done. The Cultist, I've had that there because I've been making a creepypasta character that's actually decent. I was a part of making this with someone else. Then we suddenly stopped. Started with a song. Um, second version of, you know, that of my OCs. Though this one is also old and shitty. A quiz of how well you know Juke. 2017 rants. Art dump of fandom shittiness. Yeah, let's bring everything here. Oh, you sent the thingos. Oh my gosh. Let's see, can I do this correctly? Will it work? There we go. I don't know if it's showing for you guys. I hope it is. That is Tumblr. I do not wish to look at the Tumblr. I'm just gonna look. Yes, it works. This is such a beautiful artwork. William and Luciano. Oh. The boils. My gay baby with William Hafton. Oh. I love it. My face is so hot right after looking at this. I love it. Oh. I don't care if people still say I'd be cringy for role playing where I have my character love of canon one. It's just I love this. I love our role plays. It's so beautiful. Everything's so beautiful. I love the picture so much. I'm gonna keep it forever and put it in my fan art folder. Thank you so much, Ivy. My face is still red. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The other one. Oh my gosh. Look at it. It's the Chris Boyle with Shy. Oh. Again, I don't care if people say it's cringy because one of the canon characters, one of my characters, but oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, I love the art. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna cry. I love this so much. Thank you, Ivy. Thank you. You're the best. Oh, oh so cute. A little shy face. Chris. So cute. Fuck, I'm crying now. Oh my gosh. Oh, Ivy, thank you so much. And I can't tell. I love both so much. So hard to choose a favorite. I mean, yes, we did kind. I think we basically did kind of start more with Chris and Shy. So like ship wise, I think just because of that, I would like that picture more. But I love both so much. You're just so amazing, hun. Oh, oh, oh thank you. Anyways, ah, I don't know what to say now. I'm so flustered. So flustered from the gifts and from crying of joy. Ah. Anyways, um, eh, a lot of old art I made. let's since I got some beautiful art gifts, let's just go on with my art from the past. This is a lot more recent than from the character book I showed earlier. You know, doing a little bit better, but not with that one. This one was based off another person's. Yeah, like someone had a profile picture of that, so I did it. It was this person. Obviously, they don't anymore. They're dead as well. um, there's that. We're gonna skip the next one. The gem stuck thing that was seen earlier. This was when I first got an art tablet. A drawing tablet. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad, but also funny because why not have a pimp sans? I think this was the character that had a crush on Papyrus. Ooh, I remember I was really proud of this one. Um, I know it doesn't fit exactly with the comic, but Dirk Strider, his head got fucked by the evil box from Betty Crocker, and then, eh. Ask Mercy series, I drew this for them because when I was first doing digital art, they were someone I really looked up to. I still like looking at their art even if I have a new account and haven't visited them in like a long time. But I mean, if it would load, to show how amazing this art is without just pixels. See? This is their art. It's so amazing. Sad that it says this will be discontinued. But they're moving on to other things. That's okay. Well, oh yeah. I also love how they adopted child. So cute. Okay, next bleh. Oof. And a little bit of bad vibes. Yeah, this was when I first met one, drew her fan art when her and I were friends. a few people know about the situation with her, and then, the final picture that was seen when we first clicked on this tab, trickster version of Juke, that was called Candy Corn, because candy corn. And to this day, I don't know how I want to draw a trickster Juke, even if I had to again. I mean, I think I would want to keep the idea of a gummy related tail, but maybe not gumdrop like it is here. I don't know about everything else that's here as well. I know the last time I tried to make a trickster version of Juke, I changed it from candy corn to being like the Dairy Queen cupcake blizzard type of thing. How at the bottom there's like the actual pieces of chocolate that are crunchy, and then there's chocolate ice cream, and then vanilla ice cream, and then that um whipped cream icing mixture thing. Ooh, I love that part. The vanilla ice cream with that whipped cream stuff. I'd love to have just that stuff and mix it together to make it look so colorful and then to eat it. More characters and stuff. This is a lot more recent. A lot more recent. Like really, really recent. Before when I had a fight, with this is her art, okay? Her art. And if anyone who is Moa's friend, or if it's you, Moa, who ends up coming upon this stream, I'm not taking credit for this, and I'm sorry that I don't know how to blur it out, especially because I use Google Hangouts for live streaming because I'm dumb. But I made basically a character, and then she drew it, and his name is Hug Drug. That's the only thing there. Oh yeah, and rant things. That's the only part there, but I know I had a rant book somewhere where there was a lot of ranting, especially about one person, which it's probably somewhere along the lines on these other pages. A. Oh yes, Blush Juke. Wait, what? Shy's wearing Chris's sweater. Oh my gosh! I just actually noticed I'm dumb. I thought you drew when I first saw it, I thought you just basically drew Shy's sweater with the little whale on it. That's a really nice touch. I wish I wasn't such a dumbass. More info about characters. Roleplay starters for MS Paint Adventure. Which, a quiz of terrible things we don't need to look at. Never again. Pluses of dating my OCs, no. Yes, I tried to be Kara at one point. Parodies, I forget about that. Explanations for Sylvie. Oh, here it is, rants. Results on quizzes, ask John, ask Dave, ask Cankry. This quiz brings up a lot of memories. Okay, didn't mean for that to happen, but okay. These are two people I knew in real life and stuff, because at the very first school I went to, I was there up until 6th grade. Well, end of 6th grade, 7th grade and 8th grade. Well, 7th grade year I was somewhere else. Beginning of 8th grade year I was at that place that I went to elsewhere. Then almost got kicked out, so then I went to a third place. But the first place I went to is where these people were from. And, because they were friends of mine, I decided to make a little quiz about them. A friendship. Parodies. Okay, now I realize what this is. A stronger than you version with my cringy pixels OC. And then this is like a Omegle chat with me talking to cosplay all day. Because, they were someone I really looked up to when I was first trying to cosplay and stuff. And I actually did talk to them for a bit before they became so large that it's hard to even talk to them anymore, but they are really nice people. Rants. People who do OC reviews and are fuckers. This was me being pissed off about people saying shit about one of my characters. This is my friend who I basically goes by Neon now. People who hate on the fandom, that's her rant. I did this rant. Look at this beautiful thing. If you ever remembered how I've said that I don't feel comfortable with OCs, it's because of this person. This person who made this art, this terrible art, and this terrible OC. Sure, she might look fine in this picture, but trust me, there was a lot that happened with her. Ugh. But she's the reason I don't trust OCs today. Yeah. A. I don't know what to say now because I basically went through the actual interesting things for that have been on my Quotev. And that's all I really have to go off of for filling up space until I get a request about stuff in the that's just there in the description. I can't speak. Words. Words. Um, role plays, yeah. I've always liked to save up any role plays that I had. We are not gonna look at this. And here, Cass. This is what I meant for the creepypasta thing with John earlier in this live stream. An author's note, Drunk Papyrus, aka me, with a frisk. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. Yes. You are the police, I know. I don't know. I haven't read it all, but we don't need to. Just this end. I thought Frisk already knew about cussing like fucking shit. Papyrus, stop it. Whoa, Frisk, that was rude. I know I am, because I'm a banana. I don't like it when you're drunk, Uncle Banana. Hey, banana, I am a phone. Pappy, why? Dies. True piece of art from me. I think that is a true piece of art, right? I don't know what I'm doing. Metaton and Drunk Papyrus. Fuck the police. Yeah, fuck everyone. Yeah, fucking all. And you fuck me. That was all that happened. Oh yeah, drunk version of Papyrus and then normal. There can only be one Papyrus. One perfectly sober, responsible Papyrus. You're a really cool skeleton, but this won't work. I'm sorry, me. I regret everything. I regret everything. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna read this. Let's just slide over on to John. Let's try to keep this decent as I wait for YouTube to stop being a dick. I don't know what to do. And YouTube's deciding to be a dick. With me only having one viewer now. I wonder who it is. Oh, and now 2 again. Lovely. And 3 again. Either YouTube is being a dick, or people actually want to leave because I'm dumb. Yay, you're still here, circus child. Since you're such a reliable person, give me what to do. Give me something to do. Also, bleh. My 2 very trusted peoples. You're my moderators now. Especially from when I did what I did at the start before I even noticed you guys were here. Because, I mean, if Chuka fucking comes back and tries to be a dipshit again, I'm gonna need someone to kick him. Specifically at my party, I don't know. My mom decided to mention anything about a birthday cake or cupcakes or anything literally 2 days ago. Like, it was the 22nd, and it was night. And she told me, oh yeah, we need an idea for cake or something. So I took literally yesterday by now to give her an idea, and she was like, too late. So I don't think there will be cake unless she goes along with going to that one special cool cake place that gives hella good cupcakes. Or go to Giant Eagle for a sheet cake. Yes, a cake with Juke's face is lovely. Drawing, I can try to draw, but right now I'm pretty fucked in the mind by being tired, but I don't want to sleep because, bleh, sleep is for the weak. And honestly, speaking of like decorating for a cake and stuff, the cake that I did show my mom, um, was literally from the stream I had with Ivy and stuff. The Shane Dawson cake. I showed her that because I really want that. And who doesn't want Shane to wish them a happy birthday and to have the Illuminati on their cake? But if not that, also James Charles. I don't know if anyone here has seen his video, but he made a cake with on top a decoration of fondant that looks like his palette. I've never decorated a cake before. I've put frosting on cupcakes in a bad way, and then I went to this place called RG Drag and learned how to do icing stuff and made a rose with icing, and that's about it. Also, if I draw, I think what I draw would only be characters that I've seen that are very bad, so we would have to find some, and we'd probably have to shift through a lot of naughty things that people draw because they think their characters are so great that they need to be getting porn pictures. I don't know. But as I also said, that there can always be reading things and people saying, what was your opinion on blank? And then I either look it up for the first time or I go and tell you my actual opinion. If you make a cake where Civil would jump out and surprise me, that would actually have to be a fake cake. You know what? Giant fake cake with either the top being a lid that can be pushed open or just actual like paper and stuff so that it can easily be broken. Okay, let's see. That's a little hard. Deltarune is, in some people's mind, a continuation of Undertale, though it's more of like an alternate universe of Undertale. Undertale was an amazing game, and I'm not going to say anything about the actual fan base of these games because if that comes into play, then Undertale would be at the bottom. But I loved Undertale, even though it is kind of hard to play, especially Genocide. Deltarune is rather easy and is really straightforward. FNAF is also straightforward, but the lore is amazing. So even though it sounds really cringy, I'd have to go with FNAF because I'm all the lore and all the disturbing things is something I'm really into. And even though I do love how Undertale basically is a game about what like your choices affect everything and I that idea is so great to have that it's great like it's and Deltarune there'd have to be more honestly before I can even really compare it with other things. Five Nights at Freddy's is too spooky for you? How? I know there's jump scares and jump scares scare me as well, but if you watch someone play the game, it's less scary. Oh yes, William Afton, the Afton family, scooping, dead kids, experiments, souls and remnant, yes. Also side note, with since we're talking about FNAF, I tried looking up Chris for the crying child. People don't see Chris as the name for the crying child most of the time anymore. They all say that Michael's the crying child. Well, then what the fuck is the name for the older kid? The older son? And why would we have the white victim survive? It's I will put you back together at the end. Shouldn't that mean the child have died? Oof. People confuse me sometimes with all their theories. Terrence. I'm sorry, but I don't think of that as a good name. It just reminds me of South Park with Terrence and Phillip and all the fucking fart jokes. And that's so dumb. Oh god. Hmm. Oofer. Oh my gosh. Okay, my art tablet is definitely art tablet. Drawing tablet is definitely not broken. That's a good thing. Yes, I agree. Mostly because we came up with that idea together. Basically. We basically did. With adding that, being specifically the dead friends. When people mainly just said that those names used were just the dead victims. But I mean, we never see the bullies' friends again. We see them the in those like little 8-bit flashbacks. So it's like, what happened to them? William killed them because they found out too much, and he's like, oh shit, and just murders them one by one, but can't bear to actually kill one of his children. A. Oh my gosh, one like. It's been more than an hour. At least I'm still keeping up with having an hour for all my streams. Chris is a kid inside Fred Bear plushie. Yes, I agree. Chris in plushie, William hug the shy, and yes, birthday cake. Thank you. If only I could have a birthday cake. I don't even know if I'm gonna do anything special specifically today. Well, I mean, like, I know I'm gonna be going to school, and after school, I'm gonna be going with my mom to see my dad. I know that, but I don't really think there's anything else. Also, I kind of wish this wasn't a live stream because there's something I need to show Ivy for sure, and also Fire if you would be interested, and if Ivy would have been able to call because, bleh, it's a thingy. It's a certain thingy that I don't think is appropriate to just show publicly to literally whoever would stumble on this video. Well, archived live stream. And yes, food and cake. Are you two just gonna have a little spamming war? Don't judge me for all this bullshit I have here. I don't know. Well, I mean, everyone knows I'm a sucker for Toontown, so bleh. It's strange I didn't have any Cuphead or Bendy in the Ink Machine OCs that were cringy in there. Oh. Oh, thank you, Drawing Tablet Pen. Thank you for choosing a random quiz for me. Ooh, yeah, Riverdale. Ooh, yeah, Riverdale. If I somehow become not lazy, I would love to just basically put together all the OC information I have into one book again, just because I need somewhere organized for it. All my OC information is in Google Docs, first off. And second off, I use my personal Google Doc, like Google account, to be my main, like for school as well. So that's bad and very unprofessional and messy. Yeah, no fighting, please. Oh, fuck. I have a little problem. I broke my drawing tablet pen. Like a dumbass that I am. But never mind, I fixed it. I'm not completely a dumbass. Okay, I don't know what to do. Oh, yay. More civil juke. Because because Savage doesn't take enough charge to give to Kisses. No, Ivy, not jealous. Not jealous. It's just my cringy Undertale character named Juke has official peoples that love him, aka Fireball's characters, Civil and Savage, who are brothers. It's a love triangle. Meanwhile, there's still pending things where I might have to change up the love life again because a lot of things happened. Oh, no. They don't. It'd be very questioning if fire actually meant real life me, first off. Because there is definitely a huge, well, There's a big enough age difference where it is questionable, but I don't know how big, because I'm dumb. And I don't see age as something that really matters much. Yay. But no. Oh yeah, Sybil the 12-year-old trying to get with Juke, who I forget the age of. I can try to find a picture of Juke that won't get me in trouble for sending because, again, as I mentioned earlier when looking at stuff, how I had Hug Drug, the one picture that was used in the picture, in the chapter, the picture of Hug Drug used in the chapter was one that I made, like, I requested from Weh. It was either I requested that or she was just like, oh yeah, I'll draw him. But I can't use any art from Weh anymore, so I gotta be very careful and just look for picture of normal Juke because there's a lot of things. Though Ivy, you did draw the version of Juke where it was a dystopia and he didn't have an arm. I know that as I look through all this art, all this fan art. Then there's a glitched version of Juke, sprite thing of Juke. Not safe for work of Juke that someone made for me, and then later on I learned out that they were 26, and then they tried to ruin my life. A little angel version of Juke, another angel version of Juke, a non-colored version of Juke where he's saying fuck you to someone, a little chibi version of Juke, another version of Juke, human version of Juke with the gecko tail, because why not? A version of Juke someone else drew. I have a lot of people drew Juke for me. Someone also decided to make art of Juke X Sans. Juke with his tongue out. My first ever fan art of Juke, which was by someone on Amino, and it's Sin with Sugarberry and Juke. Juke with tongue out and little collar. The second version of Juke that was made at a time, just in case Moet decided to be a cunt about everything, along with the creation he made called Zozo. Zozo and Juke again, blah blah blah. The other version of Juke, the other version of Juke being kissed, the other version of Juke saying, "This is my no-no square." Juke in a maid outfit with flowers? What the I'm starting to question why, like, what? What is all this? Uh, oh yeah, thank you, Fired. Thank you. Just send that. There's a picture of Juke. Of course, it's from the fan art because I hate all the drawings I make of Juke. Oh yeah, someone also shipped Juke with one of his brothers, Gradient, and also with Palette. Don't know why they want incest, but okay. And still in the fan art folder, I have something I made, but I can't get over it. It's so cute. It was an ask that included Juke, and Anta said, we don't have much in common, but we make each other company, and it was just, like, so cute. And it was before Juke wasn't an innocent being anymore. Yeah, he was a little bit edgy before, but now he's really edgy and very different. Because he's literally bipolar little shithead now. Well, yeah, someone also drew Karma and Juke. Because, yeah. Because that was the first official ship Juke had. Oh, yeah, that beautiful fan art. Beautiful fan art of Civil and Savage both touching the Juke. We're gonna leave it at that. And yes, Juke is a cute boy. He is a cute boy, but also a very troubled boy and edgy boy. Because I ended up becoming so obsessed with Supernatural. Oh, ow. That I made a proper AU that mixes Undertale and Supernatural. Oh, Karma, I don't know if I have a picture of him. I'll look. I think I might only have the half body reference from my new Tumblr blog. My new Tumblr of specifically Undertale, because I did the do where I made multiple accounts. So I have my main one for Five Nights at Freddy's, one for Undertale, I think also one for Cookie Run, if it would load. Yeah, that's it. I only have Undertale, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Cookie Run, and then the main so far. One of my exes actually gave me a lot of asks for the Undertale blog and Five Nights at Freddy's blog. Words. Luciano, Zachariah, Plague Man, Death Man. Yep. Yes. The Plague Man is called Drew. The Death Man is called Abaddon. I can see how you only remember Luciano and Zachariah, though. Because I don't really like to roleplay as the other two. Because Abaddon is edgy, yet also threatening and adult-like. And then Drew is basically, I don't know. Yes, he's Joey Drew. Also, there's the Tumblr picture. That's the best I got for Karma. And also, if you wanted the son of Juke and Karma, which is called Juma. Look at that boyo. He has a shirt that says F you. Oh, you sent me Fire. I fear no man. But that thing scares me. Yes. Yes. Why is Sybil only scared of error, though? Why error? When he could be scared of all the things in Daytale and other things. Why error? He's just a dumbass. At this point in time, Error's just basically kind of a dumbass who destroys things because he throws fits. It's just sending the uwu. We do not need it, the uwu. Oh yeah, this. I didn't know how to draw a portal thing, so I just pentagram. So yeah, basically, because there's a little story time, kids. Before anything, I dated the person who made Karma. So we were dating long enough to have Juke and Karma have a kid. We broke up. I didn't talk to him for a while because I feel awkward talking to my exes. But we kind of recently talked before I started this, roleplayed and stuff. And Karma went through a ton of shit, apparently, because he thought Juke died. Yep. And now it's taking time for Juke to be trusted back into the family again, especially because he just said that they have to move out of Angel Tail, if I remember that's what the AU was. Just because Juke wants to stay with his family, but he also needs to go help Sam and Dean and other peoples in Daytale because there aren't many hunters. Also, I don't know why, but for a few times I added this random Frisco. Also, I don't know what I was doing here. This was the hardest thing to do ever. I wish I'd get some credit for that art, because this took a good amount of time. It took longer than normal for me to do. Oh yeah, a little edginess. It's fine, I'll tell ya. This is Karma. He's so nice and caring. He jokes around, but is always there when I need him. This is Juma, our son. He's a troublemaker, but I know he's still my sweet little boy who loves to bite his squeaky toy. Hey, let's just embarrass the son. Ooh woo. Beautiful boyos. Oh yeah, also, apparently when I tried to make this into a sad face, they were like, oh my god, that looks murder-like. So I just went with it. Did shading on the skull thing. Close eyes to calm down. What do you mean? There's a lot about Juke, and I still want to remake him again because I'm not happy with how he is. I'm never happy with how he is, but I'm currently from the last editing of him when Juke was made. He was made by Ink at first with a bunch of what if ideas all combined into one, along with a few elements of detail, specifically two monsters, aka Dijin and a Vitala, which is why sharp teeth for Vitala, and then them eyes being very blue for Dijin, and then like little slit like part because that's also part of the Vitala. Michael in the back room. Yeah, for some reason that brought him back. And then that's where it ended. Talking about Michael in the bathroom. Michael at a bathroom at a party. Michael, who you don't know, Michael flying solo. Michael in the bathroom by himself. I need to go die. Oh, yes, you are on the side. Karma and Juma are not dead. I don't know. No one touches any editing of Juke usually, so it's just bleh. I'm just the person who's never happy with what I've made for my characters, and I always keep changing them. Even if it's the littlest bit, I've changed them in some way. I don't know, honestly. I forget Juke's age by now. I didn't want to do that. Oof. I've mostly forgotten about like a lot of Juke's information, especially about his age and stuff, because um I don't look back on my old account at all. Because if I do, I'm gonna remember a lot of bad memories with Universe Cipher, which I don't need. Especially because a lot of information is still the same from when I, you know, was friends with Moe, and I'd rather not change things, words. But yeah, so let's take a look at thy fireth of balls. Because why not? Because there's nothing else to do. Oh my gosh. What are these beautiful creatures? Crazy sands. Beautiful. Ship. Beautiful. Goat. Okay. Questioning, but okay. Fighting. Oof. I don't know. What's happening? I'm just light enough scroll. God damn it, Sybil! God damn it, you cheated on the Juke. He's gonna be so upset with you. He's gonna be so upset with you! The Juke is now gonna go off to cry. And probably get high. Also, I wish my art was good, but it's shitty. Oof. Oh wait, here's a very yes. The person who made Karma just ended up making this basically for no reason. I don't know why, but there. Also, oh, Fashion Tale. Oh god, I remember Fashion Tale. Again, when Juke was still rather new and stuff, and when I were friends, I talked to this person a lot, and um, I think it was this one, the blue one, was the one that Juke was supposed to be with and stuff. But then he went for someone else and broke Juke's heart. So I'm kind of pissed at them for that. Um, Saturday, an old friendo of mine who's dead. See, official swap nightmare. Don't really know anything much about them. I think I don't remember. Okay, yeah, this isn't the same person I was thinking of. Who it might be? Never mind. I don't know much about this boil, but it's a Michael Afton, so why not? Everyone needs an official Michael Afton in their life. Beautiful. Just purely purple boils. It's always nice, right? Don't you love having a purple boil? Mm, a rotting boil. I don't know what I'm doing in this person. Step into my hat factory. This is a cookie run friend of mine. Fire spirit fucks to survive them. Yeah, we don't question that. Okay. Ooh, wait. Also, I'm gonna wait for the header to load because this header, it's an edit of Vampire Cookie, but also with something else from an old game that I remember. Oh, not anymore, I guess. I thought of that because back here, but there's this game with these really weird faces and stuff, and I've been trying to remember what game that's like, what game it is. But yeah, this I heard message noise. But basically, this is a cookie run friendo, but this is their personal account. They're on this blog called Cookie Fashions nowadays. I'm kind of scared to look at this. Oh, god damn it, Fire! You scared me. Scared me for a second because whenever I hear the fucking job noise, bleh, just slight PTSD. because last time I've heard the message noise, it was just from all the fighting with Moya. Eh. Ooh, here's one of my favorite Cookie Run blogs of all time. Well, actually, absolute favorite, especially for role playing terms and stuff. I love the artwork in it. I love the cookie that's used. I love the costume that's used for the cookie because, Night Cookie is boy. He is a good boy. And also, I love his rose armor. Yeah, school kicked back up. And a lot of stuff not, a lot of stuff not loading, but that's okay. We can scroll and wait for something and check this. Hulu. Yay, shitty Wi-Fi. Also, I'm just gonna probably close out of a few things because that's probably why. Probably why everything is being stupid. There's a mix of traditional and digital art in this blog, and also sorry for being quiet because sometimes computers like to be dicks. Also, I'm just gonna do that in hopes that everything, ooh woo, everything ooh woo, hoping that everything will load better if it's on its own thing. Ooh woo. Again, if everything would fucking load. Hey, Dino is going ticklish. Okay, what? Oh, there we go. Some of it's finally deciding to load. Let's give it some time. Meanwhile, let's. Who are you? Yes. Let's do a Shane quiz. Everyone's gonna end up fucking hating me. Favorite restaurant out of these? Wendy's. Yes, already gonna be slaughtered for not liking Taco Bell. I'm just a very picky eater. Describe yourself in one word. Um, Everything's basically in some way compliment. Strange. What's going to kill you? Everything. If someone wants to make a compilation of you, what would it be about? Is Drew Monson okay? Is Blank psychotic? Is Blank sad? Is Blank okay, definitely not the BuzzFeed one, and that's obviously for Ryland, because he used to be part of BuzzFeed. That's with Drew, though I don't know if he would be considered part of the squad anymore. Probably psychotic killer. I would do cosplays all these. Yo, it's Tessa Brooks. The competition shook. I already need to die. The face that looks most annoyed. Spare time. Is there an all option? And music. What's something you're good at? Making use out of Dollar Tree. Making music, swimming, eating. Okay, Drew. I got very equal for Drew and Shane. That's not surprising. Everyone is wondering if you are okay, which you are probably not. I'm definitely not okay. I'm less than okay. Wait, no, I should open that tab back up. Eh. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's not this person's art. Here we go. This is their art. Um, a little thing that they do actually is like this is night, okay? Being annoying here, but with all the crushes that Night Cookie has, they get colored in. So Fireboy gets colored in, Sparkling gets colored in, Werewolf Cookie gets colored in, but if I remember correctly, Night didn't meet Werewolf until tonight. Night has known Sparkling and has had a crush on him. There seems to maybe be a love-hate relationship with these two because Night's trying to fucking run away from Fire Spirit, who looks like he's about ready to fuck someone. Did you get shorter? And then bite. Certified gay attack. This is all so beautiful. Again, this is my favorite Cookie Run blog ever. And also, I want to love this Night Cookie because he's the best. And I'm just a stupid person who doesn't know how to fucking word. I don't know what I'm even doing anymore. God. As I try to wait for everything to load, and as Quotev annoys me with the way that it just does a thing. Describe yourself in one sentence. Queen, obviously Shane. Can't really tell, honestly. That's Garrett. Morgan. I'm pretty sure this would be Andrew, so that would make this Ryland. Um, I'm not like Garrett. I don't really like Harry Potter, honestly. I'm not always smiling and laughing because I have crippling depression. I'm not always falling, but when I fall, it fucks me up. I'm a queen. I'm a queen. How are you around attractive people? Uh, I embarrass myself. In your squad, you are comedian, mother hen, hot mess, fangirl, sunshine. Obviously, Andrew. Obviously, Garrett. Obviously, Morgan, Ryland, Shane. I do like making people laugh because it makes me feel good, but only if they're not laughing at me, but with me. And I'm not really mother hen. I'm scolding people, yeah, but it's for doing a shit job at making characters usually. Hot mess. I'm not even hot though. I'm just a mess. Pick a piece of clothing you couldn't live without. Obviously, Shane, Ryland, Morgan. Uh, this is Garrett, obviously, because he always has that jacket on. But he didn't get it at a thrift shop. He got it from He got it from a fucking dude on the streets. Which would make this Andrew. I don't have merch. I hate wearing leggings. I'm gonna go with the jacket because I always have this beautiful little jacket that looks like fucking birchwood. Like birchwood from Minecraft when you would mine the log. Do you think you would be a good parent? Yes. Yes, throw baby doll. Yeah. Best parent. During a day you are most likely thinking about Honestly, the one thing is definitely something with me, but also a million things at once. And the date. It's just a million things at once. On a Friday night, you can most likely be found at home, crying myself to sleep. um, I mean, on a real level, that is kind of what I do all the time. Pick a food to eat. Jesus. Could you be a beauty guru? I have put makeup on. I wouldn't say no because I'm not bad at makeup. Maybe. Let's just go that. Finally, pick your favorite quote from the squad. Oh yeah, that's definitely Shane. Ryland. I'm my own. Morgan. Garrett. Andrew. Bring me my tiara. I'm sick of you bringing demons into this house. Don't worry, it's not normal demons. It's just baby demons. One more. I don't remember where this would have been said, honestly. I know. Fake fan. Garrett always complaining. Shane! And I don't honestly remember where this one was either. I'd want the demons to come. I'm Morgan. I'm not beautiful. Yes, I do love food. It's it's what I use to comfort me before I go for comfort from others. Yes, I'm very clumsy. I remember literally when I tried to bring ice cream in for all my teachers, the first period teacher, I was trying to give her the ice cream. I dropped the bowl and it rolled. I am always self degrading because it's true that I am trash and I need to die. Wow, this one I actually have at least one for everyone. God damn. Yeah. Also, my voice hurts. Oh, finally. Eating, always falling over. I am. Shush. I'm supposed to be mad at Civil right now. You shush your mouth. Also, revisiting Tumblr because I forgot. I asked one question to that favorite blog of mine for Cookie Run, and I want to try finding it. If everything wouldn't be a dumbass right now. Ooh woo. Oof. Words. That's all I have to say. Words. Oh, there we go. And just as I come back on, Cookie Run stuff. Lovely. I'ma just boop. That's mine now. This is someone I also like for their art. I never really pay attention unless it's the art though. I'm sorry about that. But bleh, if I get attached to your blog, I might try something. Oof. So much good art. Incorrect cookie. Yes. I need to stop being quiet and not fucking getting sidetracked. Wait, what? Okay, thank you for the tip that I can turn it off. I'm not gonna do it right now, though. Can stream. There we go. The one and only ask I ever gave. And look at this boyo in all his armor. My boyo, Milky Way, asking if he can write about the night boyo. Write about me? I'm officially cool enough to be written about. This ask fills me with pure happiness because I get noticed by best person, best vlog, which also I should really also take time to probably like do something with this cookie room blog and also make a better art and make a better design because both are trash. Oh, this delay. Can you stop? No, no. Let me at the 00 mark. Thank you. Thank you. There. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I've been streaming for 2 hours again? God damn. Eh. Oof. Okay, so should I keep going, people? Should I? Oof. Should I keep going or should I just stop right here because it's been 2 fucking hours? I'm okay with going for more. I mean, it was 3 hours for the last stream I did. So I'd be okay with going 3 hours again. You know, I could always show you what I'm honestly reading and regret it later. Find something random to read. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing because I'm not popular enough. I wish I was at least as popular as my Sans podcast was so that there'd be a few more people. Because, I mean, I at least had maybe like 5 or 6 people always there at a time and stuff. Oof. But anyways, what should I do? Should I keep going? I can resist Civil's charm. I can resist it because he did a bad. He kissed someone else. He made the Juke upset. Juke is currently high, venting to a cat about Civil. What am I saying? I'm a dumbass. It's also 2:08 a.m. Ooh, woo. Oof. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. For everyone he kisses, he gives you twice or triples. That still doesn't change it. He shouldn't be kissing anyone unless it's on the cheek for people in his family, and then kissu for Juke. You've upset the boyo. I don't know what I'm doing. I need suggestions, people. I can't keep doing this forever. Eh. I'm not good enough to keep this going on for ages. Especially since words there. Especially since I also have to keep a few things for the second live stream that's gonna happen today. Because I already promised the second one. It said in the comic itself that that's not a mistletoe, that's holly, so it shouldn't have counted. That should never been a mistletoe kiss. There shouldn't have never been a kiss. at all. Ow. I got pain. Eh. Um, I don't know what else to do. Oh wait, here's a nice little idea. Let me see if I can find it on computer first. What does this call it again? But yeah, this thing, the Crucible. Um, Currently in school, this is what we're reading. I know Savage wouldn't betray Juke, but the Savage needs to be more dominant. I feel weird saying that. It sounds bad. Anyways, yes, we're reading The Crucible in my class, and we're basically almost through Act 1, and this play is by Arthur Miller, and it's an allegory, which means that on the surface, it has one story, but it has a deeper meaning. And on the surface of this book, it's like the surface shows that it's basically about Salem and the witch trials and such, but the deeper meaning is about the Red Scare, basically when all the communism and stuff struck. It's basically showing that in the deeper meaning of this. But it was hidden in such a way where he could write about it and people would be like, "Oh, that kind of sounds like what's happening today. Oh, okay." Basically a download type of thing. And this play actually went on for like at least a year or two, I think, if I remember correctly. It went on for a while until Arthur Miller got questioned by the government. It's actually very interesting. But the thing is that like whenever I read something in school and like it's hard for me to still like do well with like I try to find the words to speak. Still hard for me to basically like memorize all the stuff and to like do well with tests for it because I'm just not that type of person. I'm not good with tests at all. Anyways, today I was only in school for yesterday I was only in school for like 2 periods, and then third period I got really sick, but I have English first period, so early first class of the morning I get to read this book. But we got a paper where we have to put down the characters and then their motives, their actions, quotes and narration about it, and then discussion about it. So basically it's like we write down the character names such as here I have a few of them already. I have Reverend Paris, his motives being to make himself unmovable from his position of being the minister in the town and also keeping a good reputation. His actions that show that is basically the constant denial of witchcraft when he questions Abby about what happened in the woods when he found them, and also caring more about his reputation than what is happening to his daughter Betty. Quotes and narrations of it. I can't read my writing all the time. Let me just get to it in the book because thankfully I was smart enough to actually write it down. I cannot blink what I saw, Abigail, for my enemies will not blink it. I saw a dress lying on the grass. I didn't use the full line. I cut off the dress and the grass part, but that sentence is basically showing how he's not gonna blink over this just because his enemies won't. He's not gonna say, whatever. And what it represents is basically the people who ratted out others just to keep their reputation good because they didn't want to be affected by the bullshit that the government was doing just because the government wanted to stay in power. I can't believe this turned into me actually talking about school-related things, but I love this book. The other characters I have that aren't filled in are Proctor, Mr. and Mrs. Putnam, Rebecca, Hale, Giles, Ruth, the girls in the woods that don't really include like Abigail and such. And I didn't get the name of the last dude, but he comes in Act 2. I have a little bit for the slave that Reverend Paris has named Tituba, saying her motives are to just basically spare her own life because she is honestly innocent. And her actions, I don't know if this would really count because I had to do this one on my own and she's a little confusing because she hasn't been in the story much, but for the actions I did put that even though she's not a Christian, she actually prayed along with Hale to prove that she was innocent and not a witch. You know, like on 44 and 45 talking about bless him and like basic prayer stuff. Okay, that was a noise that I don't know where it came from. That's scary. Then I also have Abigail, who I did rather easily because she's actually kind of a bitch, and her motive is to avoid getting in trouble and concealing the fact that when she went into the forest, she drank blood in order to put a curse on Proctor's wife. Because apparently Abigail, who is like 17 or 16 or so, basically underaged, did things with Proctor, who is, you know, an adult man who is married. But back in those days, you know, they didn't see anything wrong with like age difference. They were just like, yeah, whatever. But to be married and to commit adultery was something serious, which is why Proctor doesn't talk about it. But that's also why Abigail wants to kill off his wife because she loves Proctor, and she literally has a moment where she talks to him being like, I waited for you. Her actions, you know, drank blood to kill Goody Proctor, silencing Betty and the others who went out into the forest, and then blaming Tituba. Like right when Tituba came in, she was like, she made me do it. She made me drink blood. Yeah. And then yeah. I need to like go and look between. I kind of used one of the small. I don't know where it is at all, but on the page it's basically like Abigail saying, "Give me a word, John, a soft word." Her concentrated desire destroys his smile. No, Abby, that's done with. You come 5 miles to see a silly girl fly? I know you better. You know, like she's talking like that. Abigail grasping his hand before he can release her. John, I'm waiting for you every night. You know, like there's that part to show that she wants him, and that's terrifying. And then there's also basically from where we got to yesterday, where she was like, I know not. She spoke Barbados. I didn't see no devil. Betty, wake up! Betty! Betty! She never drank it. No, sir. She tried, but I refused. I never sold myself. I'm a good girl. I'm a proper girl. And then, you know, when Tituba comes in pointing at her, she made me do it. She made Betty do it. She makes me drink blood. You know, there's that stuff. Oh, you remember reading the book in school? That's nice. Also, I don't know why I'm so calm with speaking about, like, actually reading all this stuff to you guys when in school I was fucking terrified to speak. Anyways, see. Okay, I don't have the discussion thing for the allegory part of her. We're still on Act 1, though. We get to page, like, 46, 47. So we basically have, like, up to 48 to read. And my teacher promised that if we got through all of Act 1, that we can watch the Act 1 part of the movie on Friday. So, yay! This is all, like, really interesting. I did like doing the project we did with before reading this about taking parts of, like, the surface meaning of Salem and stuff, and then the deeper meaning. I did like that. If only I was, like, better at making actual notes and presenting to people, I would have gotten a good grade on that, because my grade was kind of shitty. Where did we last? Yeah, we basically... Okay, we left on 46, with Hale telling Tatu about how she ain't gonna get hurt. It's nice. And the one person that I was, because I only spoke once so far, just to get credit points so I don't get an F in the class, I was Rebecca, the nurse. And she had a few lines. And I still did very shitty. Also, for like a few beginning parts, I took this one character I have, Ivy knows the character because I used it in our last roleplay, but an earlier version of him, aka Salem, I drew in the book and stuff, and then made simple versions where he says his own little things. Like there's page 5 where everything's being explained and stuff about how these people act. And Salem here was saying, damn, these hardworking boys are also gossip queens. Because, I mean, they all talk shit in Salem, apparently. And then he also said, ew, church. Heaven is gross. Oh, yeah. And then at the part where they were talking about a dress on the ground, he said naked. Oh, okay, let's get naked. And then he's shirtless. Because that's nice. And then also, like, there was a part, Paris, to the point. Abigail, if there is any other cause than you have told me for your being discharged from Goody Proctor's service. You know, like, bleh, I'm bad at this. Somewhere in here that talks about hell, and you said, stroke of hell? Putnams are bitches. Because apparently, like, the Putnams basically represent all those people who just want their fucking power. Like, I'm the best. I have a few start things. Don't know why, because I don't remember. Mr. Putnam does eye for an eye, you know. Yay, karma. And he reminds me of my mun's... My... I can't read my writing yet. My mun... Something that raped... Yeah. We're talking about Azrael. This one dude named Soul Azrael. Oh. If I had Soul Frisk being able to call, that'd be lovely to have one big stream talking about Soul Azrael because he did a lot of bad things. Oh yeah. One of the other people who was in there, like, who went through the woods, there was obviously Abigail and then Betty, because Betty's refusing to do anything. Then there was Mary Warren and Mercy. Interesting name, Mercy. Oh yeah. Page 19 is where we start to hear about that stuff. With Betty saying that Abigail drank something, said drink a charm. Salem saying that seems fun. And then a side note on 24 saying Abby is a dangerous girl, and I basically haven't done. Yeah, I haven't done any more drawings of Salem in here because I've been. If I haven't been drawing him, it's because I'm listening into the story and trying to get into discussion for participation points, even though I'm a very quiet person who just is used to always listening. It's either that or I had to focus to read because I didn't want to lose where I was and be like one of the kids in my class who was literally just looking around and we were waiting like 30 seconds until he was like, oh, and then started reading his part. A. Laugh. My throat. Wait, Sybil got beat up? Oh, noes. But if he got beat up because he did something, then goddamn he deserved it. I wonder what. Oh, oh, oh. Okay then. Since I actually get to keep this copy of the Crucible, maybe once I'm done with the book and stuff in school, maybe I'll do some live streams where I read it. Seems nice. Seems like a good idea, right? Right, totally right. I'm talking to myself. As my voice dies. Oh, wait. Oh, pictures, yeah. Those are, that's a nice, it's a very nice picture you sent me, Fire. Depression Boy. And there's someone I have as a Discord friend called Depression. They're also known as Golden. I'm gonna try sending him a picture again. Oh. Apparently that Depression dude also thinks he looks sexy. Okay. As I'm still waiting. Come on. Thank you. All I wanted was for you to load up YouTube. That's what I was waiting for. Oh, that's why he got beat up. Yeah, he definitely deserved it. I'm sorry, Sybil, but damn. 3 people watching. 2 hours ago is when I started streaming. Oh wow. I really don't know what else to do, honestly, though. Because I mean, it's been 2 hours and I've done a lot of shit. What else can I do? Do you people want me to continue on streaming? He still deserves it. But I mean, it's just a gunshot. Just a gunshot. Also, speaking of that depression dude, I've been trying to send him a picture, but he has this explicit filter on Discord on, so I can't send him this beautiful picture of Quackity HQ seductively on his bed. Seductively and awkwardly. Where he was like, yes, this is where I sleep. It's an amazing picture, Cause how can you not like it? Look at that beauty. He deserves to be gone. Words. He deserves to be grumpy. Why can't I speak it properly? Eh. Words. Word. Bird. Bird is the word. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. I don't know what to do anymore. More. I'm waiting for help. Help. Should I just stop the scream, ream? Or should I continue on with suggestions? Oh, by you 12. Now invite me to that roleplay. Let the Juke get hurt. He's used to it. Plus, I'm bored. Ooh, also, little side note, this picture, first, I don't own it. Second of all, I have this picture purely for this shirt because, one day, a fucking freshman at my school named Seth, was casually walking around with this shirt on. This shirt. Yeah, this one. But not only the shirt, he also had shorts that matched it. How can he wear this? How is he allowed to wear this at school? Also, why? I need an answer. Shh, let me in. Let me in thy roleplayeth. Because if not, then I'm gonna be lonely looking at stupid shit like this. Or end up just listening to music being all alone. Because I don't want to go to sleep. Also, I forget where the fuck this picture was from, and I'm scared. Because for a second, from off on the side, it just looked like blood. When you suffer from depression. Oh wait, I should actually show that picture that I'm talking about. Bleh. Sometimes I forget that you can't see what I see because I'm only sharing my browser. But look at that picture. It's glitter, but from afar it looks like blood, and I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck do I have saved on here? Words. Lovely picture, right? I'm gonna change it now to something else. Have a weird tweet from a teacher One of my students has used the word "fucktangular" in an informal essay to describe a situation that was complicated and messy in multiple unpleasant and difficult ways. I am in the presence of greatness and I am stealing this word. Me. Oh, the first thing I see on that Discord server is the diamonds. I can't tell if it's a spoiler or not. This is literally what I do when I don't know what else to do anymore. Just show weird pictures, most likely of white people Twitter. Also, lovely thing. This my life, and I like how it's Shane, my guardian angel, looking at all my life choices like, mm, honey. Also, this beautiful picture that I found on Comment Awards of the four horsemen of the apocalypse for basically online. You got fucking Logan Paul finding someone in the suicide forest. Ugandan Knuckles for war. Tide Pods for pestilence. And somebody touching my spaghetti for famine. Just thinking about this, just oof. A meme for both of my favorite boils of horsemen that I have. Makes me ashamed. Also, I was looking for names for while making a character, and Blanket was one of them, and it was from Michael Jackson saying, and it's an expression I use with my family and my employees. I say, you should blanket me, or you should blanket her, meaning like a blanket is a blessing. It's a way of showing love and caring. But apparently that's also something I can name my child if I ever have a child. Yes. And back to Quackity, we have this. And if you people have never seen Quackity, you need to watch his infiltrating furry Discord servers video, because this is basically a joke from it, you know. Thanos in the closet. My uncle has been standing like this in the closet all day. Can anyone help? It's beautiful. And then also this introverts don't get ready for a party. They gather strength for a party. This is 100% true. This tweet sounds as though introverts consume the souls of others, and then another person, cough. Actually, like Reese said, this is 100% true for that. Also, I'm trash, but I'm also My Hero Academia trash. So when I was watching YouTube videos and stuff, seeing this, you know, this boyo getting the song "Kill Yourself" as the theme song is very lovely. Um, There's really nothing else I can share. Eh. I really don't know what to do anymore. So, I'll just leave the stream at this. I hope the people who came and watched, or people who stayed, enjoyed, and I hope you people who watch this in the future and have made it to the end liked as well, because I'm trying. It's hard for an introvert to actually do this shit. Anyways, have a nice night.